Hi and welcome back. I want to say a special hi to the Midwestern Magic Cleaning channel people. My sister just told me that whenever I hit 666 subscriptions, she mentioned me, and a whole bunch of you subscribed. So hi, I'm also a subscriber. I love his channel a lot. Little known fact is that Grandpa is also autistic. Problem is that he actually grew up in a hoarding house, and he's never been able to clean. I teach him. Hey! I've taught him many times how to clean, because I grew up in a household that was pretty much OCD. But he's never done it. He's never stuck to it. I wish he would, but I understand that he's not able to. So whenever I was up with my sisters, we actually went to go see Z Top. He loved it. I was in front row. Front. Definitely worth it. And we needed it. We needed it badly. I think she did too. Whenever I was up there, she also gave me a whole bunch of storage containers, which I store everything in jars. You know, like the mason jars. It works. But then I keep buying jars because I need to can things. So she gave those to me, and I was able to organize one of my cabinets. Now, you all know my wall of spice. Believe it or not, all of this used to be in this little itty bitty cabinet here, which I do still need to organize. There's stuff that I need to clean out. There is stuff that I need to find other things for. There's like bags of stuff, jars of stuff. I got my labels, my sweeteners. They're all over the place. This is the cabinet that I organized with those things. So much more room. I'm able to actually stack better in here. I still have some stuff like my canning lids that I use all the time, as well as some glassware that came from Grandpa's side of the family. I have no idea what to do with it. My Mexican chocolate that I just bought, because it is cocoa season. I was able to get my sausage casings into one of these to protect them. So I have more drawers. Went ahead and clean them all up and everything else like that. I am actually going to be teaching a friend of mine to can beets tomorrow. She's going to come over, and I'm going to break out one of my grandmother's canning recipes. It is the sweet beets with the cinnamon and cloves. I think I've done it before with the cauliflower mix that I did on one of my videos. I'll go ahead and take a picture of it and put it in at the end of this video. But it is time to start getting things done. Now, I do have a lot of things. They're still in the freezer. They're not ready to come out. Just like the turkey. I have some smothered cabbage that I made that I'm going to go ahead and break out, as well as some sweet potatoes that I've already removed the starch from. So they're a little bit easier to digest for me and a friend, that same friend that's coming over, because we both can't have a lot of starch. It is a medical thing. It is not, dietary preference. It is an actual medical thing. So let's get started. What we're going to go ahead and do this is my recipe. I've been using it for a good 10, 20 years. Bless you! for the turkey. Now, it's a baste. It's not a marinade or anything like that. It's a baste. You would actually, brush it on the turkey as it cooks. Maybe it's a little bit inside to be able to give it some flavor. But we have a 12-pound turkey this year. So this is based off of 12 pounds. 1 pound of butter. 4 sticks. 1 whole thing. Melted. Now, you can do anything you want. You can do the rub. You can do the traditional. You can, stuff the turkey with bread. And there's 1 year I did have a turkey that had lemons, oranges, and grapefruit in it. That was not my favorite. I have also had fried turkey. That I bought one because I was so afraid of actually deep frying a turkey. And that was actually really good. If you can buy one, go for it. And while this is melting, we are going to take a metric ton of garlic. A metric ton. Okay, this is about a half a cup of cloves. We're going to grind this down into our garlic consistency, which is blended. Okay, and we're going to add it to the butter. We've got the garlic. We're going to add a half a cup of soy sauce or tamari, whatever type of sauce that you like. Now, do want to reintroduce myself here. I am what's called a celiac diabetic. Cannot eat wheat. I'm also lactose intolerant, so no milk. Soy sauce has wheat in it. Tamari does not. Half a cup of tamari. I cannot have anything with rice. I cannot have anything with potatoes. I can do sweet potatoes, and I can do corn. For now, until I develop that allergy. And the allergist actually verified that I'm allergic to aramith. I can do quinoa, but I cannot do aramith. I can't grow it. I can't eat it. Anything. That is a severe allergy. I also react to lion's mane mushrooms and kiwis. So you can see that my recipes are interesting because I can't eat much. You have to be creative. Alright. Garlic and soy sauce into the butter. You can do this in the microwave as well. I'm just doing this as a demonstration. I am also going to add some ginger. About 3 to 4 tablespoons. I grind up ginger just like I did with the garlic with regular water and put them in molds. Put them in the freezer, and you've got 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, and let this come up to where it's going to start to fry itself because of all that butter. But you don't want it to burn. Also to get all the moisture out of the vegetables. I also have my fermented jalapeno peppers right here. They've been sitting for about a month and there's no mold. They are definitely fermented. This is actually a salt cap, that white thing right there. I am going to add the littlest piece thing, the littlest measurement into this, just for a touch of heat. That part's optional. Now, how I said that I removed the starch from the sweet potatoes, this is how much starch that you can remove from a 3-pound bag of sweet potatoes. It's a lot of starch. You can actually make noodles with this. I do have a video of me removing starch from regular potatoes. It's the same process. I'll put it in at the end of this video as well. But whenever this is nice and melded, give it about 10 minutes on low heat. We're going to add some honey. Now, the honey adds a lot of sweetness to it. It also helps with a type of glaze on the turkey itself. You can also add molasses if you wish, if you want that type of flavor. I want honey. Oh, by the way, sis, give me the link to those containers. I need more. Okay, I've got a few minutes before we need to add the honey to this. I do want to show you what I usually give for my turkey giveaway. Besides the turkey, okay, it's a $10 turkey, 12 pounds. I got them early, got the small ones early, because you have to get the small ones early or else there's nothing left over except for the 25 to 30 pound turkeys. And that's a lot. 1 box of stuffing. This year we've got some mac and cheese. And some rice. Canned cranberry sauce. It's jellied. They don't have a choice. Some tomatoes, along with some pasta. Baggie of mashed potatoes. Enough for a couple servings. Chicken broth. Canned yams. Now, I give them canned only because not a lot of people do have the capability of cooking them on regular sweet potatoes on their own. So I do get them canned. I did get a brand new jar of Kinder's Buttered Poultry Blend so that they have something to flavor the turkey with. At least they have that if they don't have anything else. Some corn, some fruit, green beans, can't forget the green beans. I've also got some red onions and some of these squashes. I got multiples of these and I'm going to go ahead and give them away. I also have some packets of mint tea going there, along with some other just general stuff. So I'm hoping that this is enough to be able to at least have someone who can afford a Thanksgiving meal to have Thanksgiving this year. I do this every year. I help one family out. That's all I can do. And I just hope and pray that that's enough. I really do. Unfortunately, I can't go nationwide. I can only do local. I do have everybody local asking me, you know, if I can help them out. I can only do one. I'm only one person. All right, we're only one family. That's it for the package. Now, let's go ahead and continue on with the baste. I did forget, I did buy a pie and some rolls because it's Fat People Day. Now that this is nice and bubbly, you can actually tell that things are starting to separate. The oil's coming out of the butter. Kind of sort of want that because everything is going to be flavored. I'm going to be putting this in the fridge to cool overnight. You do need to do this the night before because it does need to be cooled down a little bit. But I am going to add about a cup of honey. 3/4 to a cup to a cup. It is to your taste. You do want to taste this to make sure that you have what you want. Does it have enough soy sauce? Does it have enough garlic? It better have enough garlic. That's all the rest of I got. I've got to go ahead and go to the store and get more. Does it have enough, honey to it? Is it sweet enough? And you do want to taste it, and it is to your taste. Which, for me, needs a little bit more soy sauce. Probably going to add the entire jar, honestly. Oh, no, that's good. This is a 10-ounce jar of tamari. There is that much left, right there. So that much. All right, this is going to cool down, and we're going to go ahead and put it in a tupper to solidify, and we wait for turkey. I know this is not going to be a spectacular recipe. It's not going to be a spectacular video. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I do need to sit down. But I'm doing one thing a night, okay? I've got most everything canned. Tomorrow's going to be a canning day with my friend, and we're going to go ahead and get these beets done that she got from the food bank and shared. She also shared corn. She shared carrots. She shared a whole bunch of stuff. She shared the sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes, I got the starch out, and I've got there's a gallon of ground up sweet potatoes, really fine ground sweet potatoes in the freezer. Come on. Since when do you need permission to come through?
I don't.
I know you don't want to disturb.
If you're in the middle of sitting, tell her.
I know. You're fine. You're fine. I love my husband. So that's going to be my week. I'll see what I can do about making like a short or something like that, because I do have Christmas jam. I've got blueberries and cranberries that I last year jarred up for juice. And we're going to drink the juice, but I'm going to use the cranberries and blueberries in there to make Christmas jam. It's really easy. It's cranberries, it's blueberries, it's sugar, and you cook it till jam consistency. That's it. Now I am going to show her also how to make cranberry juice. I do want to go ahead and, try to give comfort to little dude who's in the hospital this week. Grandbaby number 2, it's, okay, so I've got me, I've got grandpa, I've got thing 1 and thing 2, okay? I've got my 2 children, okay, thing 1, thing 2, okay, and then I've got thing 2.1, 2.2, and then 2.3. That's how I identify my family, okay? So, grandchild 2.2 was in the hospital. Very swollen neck. His tonsils went into overdrive, and he's been in the hospital for the past couple of days. Cross our fingers, he will be home tomorrow. Today's Saturday. Hopefully he'll be home for tomorrow and be home for Thanksgiving and well enough to eat turkey. So I will be talking to you later on whenever you feel better. Grandma loves you. Well, that is it for today and this week. Next week is probably going to be either what to do with leftovers or, something. I'll think of something. I did obtain a couple of different cookbooks. My sister gave me one for that guy who does the cooking out in the middle of nowhere with his wagon. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'm not quite familiar. But I also was given an Amish book to take a look at. Amish recipes. It is so traditional that it doesn't even have a copyright in it. It is just from the Amish community. I was told it was Pennsylvania Dutch. I'm not Amish, but my friend's family, part of it is. That's where she got it from. You all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time.